So here we are live on Facebook. I'm Leslie Klein, and I had just finished interviewing with the wonderful Elizabeth Harper. She is the Confident Manifester, and we just finished our interview on Good Vibes TV, where you learn how to raise your vibe and thrive. And I'm so thankful to Elizabeth for being a guest on my show. We talked about many different things
Yes.
just shortly. And the one thing that really stuck out to me was you had a statistic, Elizabeth, about 40 to 80% of our thoughts that we have the day before, we repeat them the next day. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So I've read studies. I'm also a habits coach too. So I read studies about our daily habits, and about 40 to 80% of our thoughts and our actions are the same as the day before. They are really habitual. Most of our lives are spending doing things that are habitual. And unfortunately, studies also show that most of our thoughts are negative, and that is really not a good thing to have. You really need to change your mindset and take a moment there to say, hey, is this what I really want to be thinking about? Or am I just reacting, habitually to something that somebody's telling me or something that I am doing? So just slow down a little bit and take time to think, do I want to be thinking about this right now? Or can I change my thoughts and focus it towards what I want and what I want to attract from the universe?
Yeah, that's habits are, and both of us have been in the One Habit book, so we
Oh,
know,
that's
right?
right.
We know about habits and how important they are to have good
Hmm.
habits that are empowering and uplifting.
Hmm.
So that's awesome. Were there any things in the show that you mentioned that you think our our viewers might not normally know?
Um, well, I can expand on the habits also a little bit there.
Okay.
Like I said, everything we do is habitual. And of course, when you're dealing with the law of attraction, you want to be in a good frame of energy. You want to be attracting back to you what you're putting out there. So if your attention is to attract, say, more people that are good for you to be around, of course, you want to send out the good vibes. You want to send out good energy. And, but if you're always in the habit of thinking negatively, that's not going to happen. So when you want to change your thoughts, and I know a lot of people, they tend to want to just obliterate all negative thoughts, which is not going to happen. We're human. And but if you want to work on that, you always need something to replace it with. So what I have some of my clients do is as they go throughout their day, write down things that they habitually think. And then the next day, write down these things that they habitually think about. And you'll start noticing a pattern. Hey, I'm reacting the same way that I did the day before. So you can take a one thought that you have habitually, such as, say you want to try something new, and your habitual thought is, no, I'm not going to try this because I might fail. So I'm not going to do anything. So take that habitual thought and replace it with a positive affirmation that you make yourself, which could be, hey, I'm going to try what I want to do. And it might not turn out the way that I want to, but I'm going to definitely try and do this today. So take that negative thought, rephrase it into a positive affirmation for yourself. And over time, when you start replacing it with your personal affirmation, it's going to actually physically rewire your brain into thinking these thoughts. It will rewire your neural pathways in your brain to think more positively.
Wow, that's a good idea. I know, like for weight loss, you write a journal of all the things that you eat during the day, but I never thought about writing down the thoughts that I have, the habitual thoughts that I have
Yes,
for the day. So that's a really cool technique.
yes. There's probably two or three. I wouldn't say don't don't focus on all your thoughts, but two or three that you notice that are habitual from day to day.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I want to let people know, let's see, your website is elizabethharpercoaching.com. So if you want to learn more about Elizabeth and the coaching, she's the confident manifester. She's a law of attraction coach. She does, tell us about the
Coaching.
chat coaching. Yeah,
Yes.
that's really
So
cool.
I offer chat coaching. I also offer coaching over the phone, but I also offer chat coaching, so you don't have to make appointments, you don't have to reschedule, and we can just chat anytime, anywhere. And you can basically receive coaching in the palm of your hand, in the convenience of your home, or anywhere that you want to be. And it's very convenient. And a lot of my clients really enjoy the chat coaching.
Yeah, that's really cool. I never heard about that. Awesome. Well, thank you for being my guest on the show on Good Vibes TV, which will be airing in just a couple of weeks. We're live now, and I believe your show will be airing in a couple of weeks. So we will let people know about it beforehand. And thank you again, Elizabeth, for
Thank
being
you.
on Good Vibes TV.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Leslie.
You're welcome. Have a great day.